Hey, everybody. It's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my boy Andrew Wilson on the Whatever podcast. Okay, Andrew Wilson got into a heated back and forth with an older lady over traditional values and her expectations of a man at her age. Now, this lady is I think she's 52, fellas, from what I saw of it. This lady is typical of what I would expect in my line of work. Okay, fellas, I think Andrew Wilson was absolutely surgical. He was brilliant. Okay, I agreed with him. All right, fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. Fellas, let's take a walk with Andrew Wilson and I'll give my assessment along the way.
You said closer to what I want and what I deserve. Maybe this is like in one of your videos that was on your Instagram. When you say what I deserve, what do you deserve?
I want to be with somebody with old school values, somebody whose actions align with their words, and also somebody that I can count on.
Mm-hmm. What are old school values?
Traditional values. So from learning that I just wore the pants in the family this whole time and took care of my son, I'm now looking for a man that has traditional values, that wants to be a provider and a protector for me. And so I can relax a little bit and not feel like the world is always on my shoulders.
You just want to be more in your feminine.
I do, yeah. I'm definitely in my alpha. I want to be more in my feminine, and I'm always going to work. I'm too ambitious to not work, so I don't want to be a lady that lunches. I just want.
I don't understand what are traditional values, though, that you're. I understand that you want a man to provide for you. But what are traditional values?
For me, a traditional value is a man that wants to protect and provide for his woman.
That's it.
And whose actions align with their words.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's a traditional value, though.
I would say being a leader in the relationship.
Hang on. Let me just.
I think it's provider protector. Yeah, provider protector.
That's it. That's a traditional value?
Yes, that's what I consider a traditional value, because I've not had that.
And what is it that you bring for him?
I bring a lot. I bring a lot of ambition. I bring a lot of fun. I'm a good cook. I'm traditional as well.
Is a traditional man who's willing to provide for you, does he care about your ambition?
Yes, he supports.
Why?
No, he doesn't care anything about your ambition. Your ambition is for you. All right, his ambition is for the family. Your ambition is for you. There's some more of this. Okay, she had a hard life and now somebody need to come and save her. Some man need to come and save her and rescue her from this hard life she chose that for herself. All right, she charged the next man walking up to her with fixing it. All right, which means she ain't got nothing but help for her, man. All right, there's some more of this. I'm gonna give me everything you got. And in return, I'm gonna give you what I feel like giving you. She a rebel. All right, nice looking lady, older lady, all alone. We let you get old and nice looking all alone. You know why? That attitude that somebody needs to come and fix the things you broke, and that's not the way life works. Okay, that's not the way life works. You don't get to charge a man with coming to fix your life at 52 years old. All right, listen, that's a standard ain't nobody trying to meet. All right, I can prove it. You sitting here talking about you need somebody to come and meet it. But it don't take 50 years if you could get that. It don't start getting better as you get older. And you're just going to keep getting older. You need to know that, Miss Lady. All right, you need to know that you sound ridiculous. Okay, no man looking to fix your life when he meets you. You need to be ready to go. But you're too old to grow up. You stuck in this fairy tale you've been fed of this your person guy. This guy who don't want nothing and have everything to give you. He a superstar. All the women looking for him. And you don't even have to compete for him, huh? He just gonna take whatever you got. Whatever you feel like giving him. He need her ideals are traditional as you be traditional. She'd get to do whatever she feel like. You need to be traditional. And on top of that, she need to be your partner. So traditional means you pay for her. Her partner means you can't tell her nothing. She do whatever she want, and you don't disagree with her. And she out of her mind. And that's why she's sitting here talking about.
Why would he care about your ambition?
He supports my life and my goals as well.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want a traditional valued man and you want him to provide for you, then the focus for both of you should be on his career and the advancement of him so that he can then do that in turn for you, right?
Yes, but I am also at the age where I want to retire, so I'm looking for a man whose kids are also grown, that we're on the same level. So
she's 52 years old. She's not at retirement age. All right, so basically she looking for some man to come along and retire her because she ain't never had that before. And she thinks she get that just because that's what she want. All right, and she think not believing that that's not the way it goes, mean that's not the way it goes. No, that's not the way it goes. All right, and just because you don't like it don't mean it's not true. All right, this your person guy. You ever notice that all of y'all looking for him? It's because he don't exist. This hellified ass superstar who don't want nothing. And on top of that, gonna let you call shots to him and let you move him to Europe. He gonna come and follow you. He gonna come and take direction from you. You, this lady who made a wreck of her life. He gonna come and listen to you about what he should do with his. All right, and you don't have no desire, dreams, or ambition of trying to listen to him and follow his lead. No, leader to this rebel mean you pay. That's all leader mean. All right, that you pay. Any decision making, any direction, no, you need to be her partner. And you need to compromise. And if you won't compromise, then you all of these names like controlling and stuff like that when you ain't taking care of no rebel, and that's all to it. And she 52 years old and she got about a snowball's chance of making it through hell with getting this.
That we're on the same level. So we have the same goals in life.
Well, okay, what are those goals?
To retire in Europe.
To retire in Europe. Okay, so you retire in Europe. But again, I'm guessing that, I mean, you're only in your 50s, right? Okay, so you're a long way from retirement. I
don't think so.
I mean, you're at least 10, what did you say, 53? 52, so you're at least 10 years away from retirement.
Not in my mind.
No, because in her mind, she waiting on this guy to come and retire her now. All right, this her person guy, and she 52 years old, and she been waiting on him. All right, but all of a sudden, he gonna come now when she 52 and can't offer him nothing. He can't get nothing for doing this for her. Nothing. All right, listen, he would have to come and value what she want him to value instead of the things men are known to value in order for him to be able to believe in this, which she don't have a chance. Men gonna value the things men have always valued, and baby girl, you don't have it. It's gone. You gave it to other men already. All right, listen. Men don't wait till you get 52 years old and can't offer them nothing to come and decide they want to give you everything. That's not the way it goes. But I know why you got to believe in this fairy tale, because the reality of your life, it scares you to death.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not.
So,
I'm not willing to compromise my standards. So that's why I took a break from dating, because I'm working on myself right now. And I know that once I'm whole within myself, then I will attract the right man, and we will be on the same page and the
I don't
same
know
level.
what that means, though. What does that mean, whole within yourself?
Well, I'm working on my.
They're not standards, they're delusions. Standards imply that you can have them met. Standards imply that you can have them met. Standards are set by what you normally get. You don't normally get this. This isn't a standard, it's a delusion. Okay? Trust me. My standard could be whatever I want it to be. Let's just say my standard is Beyonce. If all Beyonces tell me to kick rocks, it's not a standard. It's a delusion, because I can't meet it. Just like you. You can't meet this standard, so it's not a standard. It's a delusion. And you're making up all of these stories about why you're single, the reasons you can control. You took a break. You're working on yourself. No, we men understand that's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. We know that means don't nobody want it. Don't nobody that you would be interested in want it. See, we men, and we know why. You just keep lying to yourself. And there's some men that would love to have you. All right, but they ain't this dude you talking about, and you would just come and make him miserable. All right, because you will have him competing with some guy you can't get. Some guy who not going to come and retire you. Some guy who not going to come and provide for you and take you to Europe. That's a hell of a dude who could do all of that stuff. He don't do all of that stuff for somebody who can't give him nothing. You can't give him nothing he would value. He will have to come and value the things you want him to value instead of the things men are known to value, because you don't have them. At this point, all you can offer a man is some company, and there's some seriously miserable company, entitled miserable company of what you think you deserve. You deserve exactly what you got in life. You got what you earned. All right, and if that's what you got, that's what you earned. You don't get all of this stuff just because that's what you want. You get all of these things when that's what you earned. All right, you didn't earn that with a man. You think a man should just bring you a dream instead of you go build a dream. And you're 52 years old. A man don't see no building with you. All right, you shouldn't need no building. You should be ready to go, but you still a teenager in your mind. You think he need to pull up and treat you like you 22 years old. Meanwhile, he's stuck with some 52-year-old golden girl who can't offer him anything. Not a goddamn thing. All right, she think he need to just take what she got. He need to be this superhero. And plus, he need to be understanding too. All of this understanding that she 52 and can't offer him nothing. He shouldn't care about none of that. He should just come and value the things she want him to value. That she on his level, and that he don't give a damn about nothing like that. All right, he would never consider her on his level. I don't care what level he on. He a man, and she can't. He can't even think of that. Pardon, he's not even wired to think like that.
A lot of trauma as growing up. I don't have family. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have like parents that are going to give me an inheritance. I'm all I have, and I take care of my grown son, and it's because I worked hard. And
baby girl, that ain't our problem. We ain't got nothing to do with that. And you can't charge no man with coming and straightening that out for you because you've been having to do it all by yourself. We don't care. That don't have nothing to do with us. I do it all by myself. All right, but I ain't taking care of my son when he get grown. He gonna be taking care of himself. All right, because I'm raising a man.
my life, career-wise. And now I'm at a place in my life where I'm taking a step back. I'm not stressing myself out day to day.
Well, it sounds like you come with a lot of baggage.
Yeah, that's why I'm working on myself.
Yeah. So
We all
I mean,
have baggage.
Well, yes, that's true. But I mean, you would have to agree that some people have a lot more than others, though, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, if you come with a lot of baggage and you want a man to provide for you, what is his incentive to do so? That you're really fun?
Because I'm working on myself and
You ain't know? Yeah, fellas, her baggage shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Nothing she got going on should matter. All that should matter is what she wants. She ain't got it yet. She 52 years old. She's still waiting. All right, and she refused to get a clue. Okay, baby girl, you can argue with me. You can't argue with your life. Your life told you everything I'm saying. You can't argue with your life. Yes, you can. Yeah, she'll argue with her life. All right, her life ain't told her nothing. All right, she don't believe none of that. All right, it's gonna happen for her tomorrow. Baby girl, it's gonna happen to you in the next few years about as often as it happened for you in the last 52 years. Think about it.
working on myself and I'm trying to heal the baggage.
Yeah, but
So I
if he
think
has
that's
a choice
important. I think-
between, if a man who is successful enough to go and retire in Europe with you has a choice between you and other women who have less baggage, these other women, let's say, and they're not working on themselves, why wouldn't he just pick them?
I think what she's trying to say is she's trying to work
Yeah, she
to
can
get
speak
to
for
a
herself,
point,
I
like,
promise.
a place of
Right.
I
finding
promise
that
she can
man.
speak for herself. Let her finish. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
What you got right here, fellas, when they keep jumping in trying to save us, the hit dogs hollering. All right, listen, they feel some kind of way too. So they feel a need to come in and save her and explain her position and try to help her out because they're going to be up next. All right, and they ain't going to be making no sense either. And they're going to be looking for somebody to come to their rescue. So they trying to come to hers and it ain't going to work. All right, you ain't going to make her make no sense because she ain't making none. All right, and being as though you are ready to jump in and defend her, I already know you ain't going to make much sense either.
But that's not my man. That's not going to be my person. So maybe my person is somebody that has the same sort of background.
What I tell you, fellas, she been sold this dream of her person. This dude who don't want nothing. That's her person. See, when he said what would make him pick you instead of all the women who has what he wants. She went to her person. This her person guy. She 52 years old. And they all looking for this their person guy. This guy who don't exist. Who got everything they want. Got everything every woman want. And all he want is whatever she got. He don't want nothing for being this hellified dude. Because in their mind, this mystery man wasn't built. He was born. No, a man like that was built. Okay? He built that. You know what it took to turn himself into that dude you describing? No, you was born with what you got. He had to go and earn that. You know what that journey like? The process to that is grueling. It's long. And it's that word you sitting here trying to avoid talking to him about. It's competitive. It's hella competitive. And he came up a winner. He won a prize. If you told him his prize was going to be some 52-year-old chick with somebody else's kids who thinks she entitled to all of his shit and don't got a damn thing to offer him and don't plan on giving him nothing but a laundry list of what she want, what you think he would have did? He wouldn't have done nothing. He wouldn't have took that journey. He would have been the mailman. Just got the numbers on the house right.
And is looking for the same things. And I'm willing to wait for it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to admit that that's going to be rare, right? To find a man who's going to retire you in Europe and deal with all your baggage if he has tons of other options which are available to him if you're just kind of working on yourself.
But I have the money to retire in Europe myself, so I don't need him to do that as well.
You do need him to do that. You just told us that's what you're waiting on. All right, and you're going to be waiting. All right, because see, Andrew, just like me and the rest of us know you dreaming. All right, this is a fantasy. You on fantasy island because a man who can provide all of that, no better than to come and provide it for you. He does, baby girl. And we don't care what women keep telling you. We don't care what you told yourself. He wants something. He wants something, and it's not just whatever you got. He's not just going to take whatever you feel like giving him for it. All right, you dreaming.
I don't need him to do that as well.
Then why are you
But-
looking for him?
Because I want to find my person, because I believe in love.
Yeah, right. So then you still have to have a competitive edge, right?
What are you hearing that I don't have that's not competitive with other women?
Well, you said that you still take care of a fully grown adult male, right?
Yeah, well, he's going through college now, and so he can stay with me until he's finished with
And
school.
you want
We don't care what you call it. We're men. And we know that means you want us to come and bankroll you and your grown ass son and you out of your mind.
He can stay with me until he's finished with
and
school
you want
completely.
this other male to take care of you, which I'm guessing means that he's going to primarily be using his resources on you and not your resources on him, right?
We can use my resources as well. I have resources.
Yeah, I know, but he's going
and
to bring
I
a
have-
lot more of them. That's what you're after, right?
I have perks too. I have perks with my life.
I'm not saying you don't have perks.
No, you need to use your perks on her. She use her perks on you if she feel like it, which it ain't gonna be much. Trust me. And even if it was, it ain't gonna be nowhere near to the degree she gonna be expected. You ladies think we are fools, and you ladies talk to each other. You don't talk to men because we're gonna tell you that stuff you don't want to hear. And it ain't till you're 52 years old and then you just can't listen because she can't hear none of this. Okay, she gotta live in Wonderland. The reality of her life is a knife. It scare her to death. All right, she not about to wake up and smell the coffee. Absolutely not. All right, all her life she been told about this her person guy. She look around and she see every woman she know looking for this dude. He don't exist.
What do you deserve?
Resources.
Yeah, I know, but he's going
and
to
I
bring a
have-
lot more of them. That's what you're after, right?
I have perks too. I have perks with my life.
I'm not saying you don't have perks. I'm just asking for what the competitive edge that you would be bringing to the table at 53 would be for a man who would bring the resources necessary to take care of you for the rest of your life in Europe. That's all I'm asking.
I don't think that's going to be hard to find. I think that it might take me longer, but I hear what you're saying, and I
She hear what you saying. She not about to comprehend that. She not about to give that any thought. She got to stay in la la land. All right. She can't listen to what Andrew is saying so she can get out of her own way and get herself something. All right. Because not a bad looking lady. All right. A man to be interested in her, but he ain't going to compete with some man he knows she can't get. She just don't know she can't get him. All right. But a man who would be approaching her and find her attractive and think maybe she worth the time of day. He not blind. All right, it's just this will be the best he can do. So she gonna have to be open to who that man is, and he ain't nothing like this guy she describing. He don't have none of that. She still thinks she gonna come along and be somebody Playboy bunny, somebody bunny. All right, she really still believe that. All right, listen, you a rabbit. You passed the bunny hopping. All right, listen, your man at minimal is in his 70s probably. All right, I'm telling you that right now. And you ain't going on no bunny trails. You ain't going to retire in Europe. You're going to retire right in that apartment, wherever you at, Dakota or wherever you from. You know what I'm saying, with these dreams. And you ain't going to get yourself nothing. You're going to get yourself some cats. That's what you're going to end up with. All right, you need to go. I would tell her to go talk to some men, but she can't. They're going to tell her too much. All right, because men going to tell her a whole bunch of stuff she don't want to hear. She too old. It ain't no way she could listen to that. You see a man trying to talk to her now. She can't pay attention. She can't listen to this. She got to stay in la la land. This her person guy. He got to be coming. See, this her person guy, he don't want nothing. The rest of us want something for being that hellified ass dude you just described. All right, this your person guy, he'll take this mess. This wouldn't make him miserable. The rest of us, no, this is hell.
let you tell me otherwise, that that I'm not going
I'm
to
not
find my
telling you
person.
otherwise. I haven't told you anything. I've just asked you some basic questions.
Right.
I told
You're
you anything?
saying,
I haven't
oh, you're
said anything?
53. What are you bringing to the table? Well, I bring a lot to the table.
Okay, what?
I bring a lot. I bring a great sense of humor. I'm sharp.
Okay.
I'm funny. I'm smart. I'm ambitious.
Well, make me laugh.
I'm pretty.
Hang on. Make me laugh.
That is so dumb. It's like going to a stand-up comedian and being like,
Okay,
oh,
hey,
tell me a
look,
joke.
it's cheap. I agree.
like-
It's a cheap shot. It's a cheap shot, but it's just funny to say, right?
It's funny.
Whenever a woman says they're funny,
It's in the moment.
it's just always been my experience that they're.
Listen, you need to value what she wants you to value. You don't have nothing, baby girl. All that stuff he could get from a stuffed teddy bear. All right, and ain't gonna cost him nothing. He ain't gonna have to take her to Europe for retirement. He ain't gonna even have to listen to none of this. All right, because he ain't gonna listen to none of this. All right, listen, you talking to that guy who wouldn't pay you no mind. All right, when you should be talking to a guy who would.
Even
can
if
look
you
at my
were, even if you
YouTube
were in
or
the
my-
category,
Oh.
hang on, even if you were in the category of being a very, very funny woman, right? All women think that they're funny, right? All women think that they're funny. So the question is like, okay, I get it. You bring a good sense of humor to the relationship. Obviously, other women will be bringing a good sense of humor to the relationship as well. I'm asking what you specifically are going to be bringing that other women in your age bracket aren't going to be bringing.
I just said it. Did I not just say it?
Wait,
Well, you said
that
you're funny and
I'm
kind
smart.
of quirky. I
I'm
didn't really hear
ambitious.
anything that set you apart.
I am funny.
See, that word they hate, competition. All right. She don't like to think about competition. So it gotta be this her person guy. This her person guy. It ain't gonna be no competition. It's gonna be love at first sight. He gonna see her and he gonna forget about all the women who got what he want and come and get her for her reasons. This woman who don't have nothing a man can value. All right. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, but men
I'm
don't care about
pretty.
success. They don't care about success. They don't care about how successful a woman is. They care about how pretty she is and how well she treats them.
I'm pretty. Have you looked at me? I'm very pretty and I'm smart and I'm very sweet.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. You was very pretty 30 years ago and you couldn't get it then. You really believe you prettier now? Do you really believe you hotter now? Only in your dreams. Only in your dreams, baby girl. You couldn't get it at your hottest. You not because you're gonna keep getting colder. Trust me. See, this the disdain that men don't pay her no mind. All right, listen. These men, she think she need to heal. If you heal, he ain't gonna be able to see that. You think some men who don't know you, ain't never seen you before in this life, know whether you healed or not? Men don't approach you. Men don't approach you no more. It's been a long time since a man approached you. All right, it's just gonna keep getting worse.
Closer to what I want and what I deserve. Maybe this is like in one of your videos that was on your Instagram. When you say what I deserve,